Money is the solution to most problems. Sadly, this is the reality. A lot of people will tell you otherwise, or you will. Honestly, it might not even be other people, man. It just be things that you might be seeing online or things that you see on the internet. But really, just look at your life and ask yourself, if I had a little bit more money, or if I had money, would this really be an issue right now? And most of the time, money will solve things. In my personal life, I know that there's a lot of things that if I had some money right now, the issues would not be there. And the thing with me is, issues are going to be there regardless. But there are certain issues that money causes people that is so stupid that they bring into the relationship, they bring into family, they bring into friendships, and then they just destroy those relationships over some money. And that's where I really have an issue with it. Because of your stress over money, which is understandable, you ruin a relationship, you ruin a family, you ruin a friendship. All these things ruined over money. And that's where I really have an issue with this. And then you get put in a position where you have to choose things over things in order to make ends meet, right? And it sucks, but man, that's life. It is what it is. All you can do is grind it out to do better for yourself, your family, and your friends. Now, everyone is not deserving of this money, but that you will see over time. That you will see as you make more money. But for now, man, if your mind has done that switch, that click, where you're really wanting to just make some money, take advantage of that. Don't let other people convince you like, oh, you're working too much, oh, you're doing this too much, man. Don't worry about it too much. Life is gonna pass you by. Man, it's gonna pass you by either way. But there are certain things to stay healthy within the grind, which are try to find jobs that are at least a little bit enjoyable. And if they're not, then give yourself a time limit, man. Especially if you have one solid job. That's where I really find that one solid job where you can stay at, where you're comfortable with, benefits, all that, right? And then get that second job. Where that second job is, if it's bullshit, like I did Amazon delivery for a while, but that, I didn't like it at all. Dug it out for 3 months, stacked a little bit of extra money, left it. Because I still had my other one. Now I'm in the process of finding a second job again. I might go back to Amazon, dug it out for a bit, stack a little bit of money, and then leave it. But I go in there knowing like, man, some shit happens, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dealing with this if I don't have to. But also, if you need money though, you gotta have to thug it out. Find yourself something like that. Take a break from time to time. Leave the city. Change the scenery type of thing. But you already have that motivation. You know the purpose of you doing what you're doing is. And don't go spending that money on some bullshit. Learn about investing, about growing your income, growing your income sources, all sorts of stuff. And be smart. There's gonna be a lot of, and actually, I'll give you guys this. Take a risk. Take a risk. Whether that be with a business, a stock, or this or that, take a risk. But don't blindly take one. Try to do some research. Try to learn about it a bit and then do it. But definitely take one. And just grind, man. There's gonna be bumps on the road naturally. But you know what you're doing this for. And you know who you're doing it for. And that should be all the motivation you need. And if someone tells you that you're doing too much, you're working too much, money, you're mad for pursuing money this heavily. They're the ones that are mad. But if you allow money to change your values, or you screw people over in order to get ahead of them, then you might also be mad. And maybe you just need that, a balance. The main things is stay healthy physically, mentally. It will get draining at some points, and that's where you gotta either take a little break or find an outlet that lets you stay at peace. Think about things like this, man. I don't even know what's making all that noise, but I'm about to get attacked, I feel like. Just simple things like this, most people will not be able to enjoy because they have the stress of like, oh, I have this issue, or I have this bill coming, or I have this, my car's about to break down. You don't get to enjoy life, man. And that sucks because we're not here for too long. And if you spend most of your life worried about money, then that's just sad. But that's the reality for a lot of people. That might be the reality for you in this moment. I know it is for me. But I try to detach myself from that. And even try to find enjoyment in the mundane day-to-day work life. Which has been helpful because even work is beautiful, man. You're not gonna be there forever. Because you're working your ass off to get out of that situation. And when you're in your dream house, dream car, whatever it may be, you'll look back on these days happy. Knowing that you did what you had to get out of there. So if you're on the grind right now, man, keep it going. Keep the healthy mind. You got it, bro. Take care.